Hello my fellow readers, I'm back once again. This time I'm going to open up 2 of my FairyLoot boxes because I missed doing that in March and in April. Although I think the boxes might be February, March? I don't think I've gotten April in yet. But this way it'll get me all caught up and I don't have to worry about anything else. So, 1 big box, 2 big box. I don't remember which box is which, like which one came first. I don't think it matters because I'm doing them both here. Oh, this card has a dragon. I've been so behind on everything. I've just been plugging away. Some things you might have missed. While I've been away, I did cut my hair, so you can see that, but I needed doing, and I'm so happy. But I don't know. Like, I feel like that happened, and I was just busy with everything else, and I was like, I don't have the capacity to sit and open things or even talk about books, even though I was reading stuff I really loved and kind of wanted to share. I'll get to it. Okay, so let's do the one with the dragon card. So this is March's. So yeah, the other one I think is a book box before it, but who cares? The book only young adult fantasy box for March 2026. The theme was Dangerous Devotion, and the book is Her Hidden Fire, which I've actually read this book, so that I'm excited about. In a world where magic belongs only to the elite, Ada is, I think it was Ada, if I remember correctly, is a servant girl with a hidden power, forced to gamble everything to save the heir she loves. So I will read about the book first, and then I'm going to tell you about it. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has a redesigned cover with artwork by Gabriela Bujoso and designed by AEA Draws, a colorway variation of the trade cover as reversible dust jacket, artwork with foil on the hardcover by Vitikovskaya, I hope, art, and designed by AEA Draws, character artwork with foil on the end papers by Gabriela Bujoso, digitally sprayed edges on all 3 sides by Flaherty Art, and author letter bound into the book, bonus content, a POV bonus chapter, and is signed by the author. So here is a look at the book. So as I said, I already read this one. I do like this cover more than the trade. Look at how beautiful these edges are. Hopefully it's focusing on this and not on me. There's under. And, oh, I didn't show the inside. Look at this artwork. This is gorgeous. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if this is exactly the same. Like, obviously this is a different color working, but I feel like the American release was even more plain than this, but I could be wrong. Anyway, more about the book. I could read here. Essentially, our main character, if I'm remembering correctly, the people in her world, village, whatever it is, have to undergo this test to see if they have power, or what, I guess power is the right word, if they meet certain requirements in order to be put into more of the elite status or whatever, right? But she has a best friend who I don't know if it was prince is the right word, or if it's just her friend is more of the ruling grouping, and he's also like her first love, so she's really devoted to him. So she decides to help him, I guess, when the test comes up, and she actually channels her power and that she can feel weak. I don't remember if she remembered. I don't remember if she knew she had power before helping him or not, because that's kind of fuzzy in my brain at this point. But she ends up channeling her power into him so that when he does the test, he passes and goes into like the elite soldier thing. But I'm trying to remember if she didn't want to be that, or if she had just used up her power. I don't remember. When she tests, she doesn't get in there, so regardless. And then because of that, her status is lessened, so she does become more of the servant. Oh, I think she did know. I'm not going to talk about how she knew and what happened there, because that actually is important to the story. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. Anyway, what does end up happening is she's in like the lower level that I think they call them keepers. She watches over, like she's assigned to another one of the more like warrior soldiers, and they all have words and I can't remember like what their names are, their specific titles, but the guy she gets assigned to is a jerk. And there is another, I think they were keepers. There's another keeper, and I believe that's who is pictured here, that she does befriend. And he tries to look out for her and kind of keep her like safe. And yeah, I just liked it. There's a lot of like twists and obviously kind of betrayals and intrigue and goodness. I liked it overall, and I hope I did justice to describing it. It's been a while, but I did listen to the audio and really enjoy this one. So I'm probably going to be hanging on to this book because I liked it. I'm like, that was probably an awful, awful description. But anyway, just think intrigue, powers, protecting the person that she likes, and the ramifications of her doing what she did and like keeping that a secret. Anyway, and there's even more too. Like I said, I can't talk about the other big twist. The adult fantasy box for March 2026, the theme was As the Stars Foretold, and the book is The Last Starborn Seer. And I think I've seen things about this where I am kind of excited to read it, but we'll see. So our featured book of the month is The Last Starborn Seer by Venezia. Oh gosh, I'm going to say your name wrong, I'm sorry. Constantine. Marked by prophetic magic, Leilani is forced into an arranged marriage as a deadly curse drives the realms toward ruin. To save Arcalia, maybe, she must follow a prophecy that will test her power and her heart. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has a redesigned cover with artwork by Hoangla Lopdown. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I'm not sure I'm getting the names right. And designed by AEA Draws, a colorway variation of the trade cover as a reversible dust jacket. Artwork with foil on the hardcover by Kwa, and designed by AEA Draws. Character artwork with foil on the end papers by Hoang Lapdong Down. And I'm reading it so quickly. I'm like, I hope that's right. A digitally sprayed edge by AEA Draws with solid top and bottom edges, and author letter bound into the book with a digital signature. Bonus content, a bonus POV chapter, and is signed by the author. Wait a minute, they just... Can we rewind this for a minute? Because it says an author letter bound into the book with a digital signature, but on top of that, they also have it signed by the author. Like, why didn't they just have it signed? So this is the digital one. And let me just verify. Yes, here's the real signature. This is pretty. I love the design. This kind of reminds me of the covers for the Hurricane Wars. Which, when is the third book in that coming out? Is that the last book? I've seen nothing about like the third Hurricane Wars book. And I'd really like to wrap that one up. Underneath, this is gorgeous. I hate it when the book is so pretty that I'm like, what happens if I don't like it? Eventually I will get rid of it if I didn't love the book. But sometimes it is very hard. Oh, I didn't show the inside. This is, I believe, the reverse of the trade. Leilani Stellarian is cursed, the last of a ruined bloodline. She's shunned for her volatile starborn magic, which grants her prophetic visions, but is slowly corrupting her mind. Branded a pariah, Leilani is blamed for the sickening, a wasting curse that fractured the realms of Arcelia or Arkelia, I'm not sure yet, and plunged them into war. When her dying mother's health deteriorates and a forced marriage threatens her future, Leilani seizes the chance to reclaim her fate. A prophecy speaks of an ancient relic that could end the sickening, and she's determined to find it. To retrieve the scepter, she must survive the deadly climb to the Astral Mountain, forge alliances with enemies, outwit rebel forces, and navigate her own treacherous feelings for a rival envoy, which grows under the watchful eye of her betrothed. Hunted by a vengeful specter and haunted by her magic, Leilani must decide what she's willing to sacrifice in the name of redemption before her powers consume her. So we shall see. Hopefully it's good. You know what I'd really love is for one of these, and I don't know, maybe this one is, but I doubt it. I would love for one of these to just be standalone and just a good book. Occasionally we get one of those. I can't remember now if A Forgery of Fate is standalone or if there's a second one coming. But anyway, I would love for just a really good standalone. I don't think everything needs to be a series, but I'm guessing this one is. All right, let's move right on because I don't want to take up too much time doing this. This, I believe, is going to be the February box. Let's see if I'm correct. Yes. So I probably should have opened this one first, but who cares? Okay. And I think I'm excited for both of these books as well. I kind of miss the old packaging. I think the UK, they still get the bags. We don't. We get bubble wrap now, but whatever. It's all right. So the book-only young adult fantasy box, the theme for February 2026 was Starlight Magic, and the book is The Sun and the Star Maker. I do have this book, the audio version, on hold, so I can't wait for it to come in. It's a pretty cover. Just noticing with like the deer on the back, it kind of has a shine to it. I should probably read about this as I go. I'm just enjoying it while it's here. I see there's a litter inside, so we'll get to that. Did you see how beautiful this is? Okay, I should probably finish reading the card before moving on. So, Sun and the Star Maker, chosen book, in a remote land where light is magic, Aurora is drawn to the elusive Star Maker and his enchanted palace. A danger closes in. She must uncover the truth before winter claims everything. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has a redesigned cover with artwork by Rude Beetle and designed by Lydia Blogden, a colorway variation of the trade cover as a reversible dust jacket, artwork on the cover, on the hardcover by KF1 and 3, or maybe it said differently, I don't know, and foil designs, like it could just be Klein, I don't know, and foil designs by Blanca Design, foiled character artwork on the end papers by Gianni Fili, digitally sprayed edges on all 3 sides by Rude Beetle, and author letter bound into the book with digital signature and bonus content, a bonus chapter. So there we go, and then I'll quickly read the synopsis. Once upon a time, the sun fell in love with a star maker. Nestled deep in the snowy mountains of the Lost Range, the village of Reverie is a small miracle. Beyond the reach of the sun, Reverie is dependent upon the magic of the mysterious star maker. Every morning, he trudges across a vast glacier and pulls in sunlight over the peaks, providing the village with the light it needs to survive. Aurora Finch grew up on tales of the Star Maker's magic, never imagining she'd one day meet him. But on the fateful morning of her wedding, a fateful encounter in the frostbitten woods changes everything. The Star Maker senses a powerful magic within her and demands she come study under his guidance. With her newfound abilities tied to the survival of the village, Aurora is swept away to his ice-covered castle and far from everything she's ever known. The Star Maker is as cold and distant as the mountain itself, leaving Aurora to explore his enchanted castle alone. Yet the more she discovers about the sorcerer, the stronger their attraction grows, pulling her closer to the secrets he refuses to share. But a deadly frost approaches, and Aurora must uncover what the Star Maker is hiding before she is left in an endless winter that even the sun cannot touch. So, sounds pretty good. And then finally, we have, with the theme being Forbidden Bargains, the adult fantasy book on a box for February 2026 is Weaving Shaw. Let's try that again. Gifted with the ability to see the dead, a young woman is drawn into a deadly pact and a journey to a cursed estate where ghosts linger, secrets fester, and danger waits in every shadow. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has a redesigned cover with artwork by Alice Chow illustration and designed by AEA Draws, a colorway variation of the trade cover as a reversible dust jacket, foiled character artwork by Ophélie Mall on the hardcover, character artwork on the ad papers by Ophélie Mall, with foiled designs by Blanca Designs, digitally sprayed edges on all three sides by Alice Chow illustration, and author letter bound into the book with a digital signature and bonus content, a bonus chapter. So here we go. Now this one I have been excited for. I believe I saw a review of the ARC quite, well, it was just before the book was released, but it seems like quite a while ago now. And I put it on hold right away. Look at that. And then inside, this one has a lot of foiling. I like this one because it sounds more gothic and dark without being like too dark. So let's read the synopsis. Nothing this lovely could be cursed. The Saint of Silence trades coins for every sordid divulgence uttered to him. The darker the secret, the higher the price. Lena has a secret, one that has haunted her since she was 17. She can see the dead. When her brother falls ill, she knows what she must do, seek the Saint. But Lena's secret is more valuable to the Saint than she could have ever imagined. To save her brother, she must make a deal with him to find the ghost he's searching for. All paths lead to Weaving Shaw, a cursed estate on the moors. As Lena grows closer to St. Silas, and she is plunged further into his world of danger, deceit, and desire, she learns that he is hiding his own secrets, ones that has the power to destroy them all. Have the power to destroy them all, there we go. So, more people with secrets. All in all, I'm very excited for all of these books. Let's see them all together. Ta-da! I think they're lovely. I hope they are as good as they sound. And hopefully I will get to you the rest of them soon. As I said, I did finish one of the four, but I'm very excited for the other ones, and I'm just waiting for the audio versions to become available. Because I'm borrowing them from the library, of course. And I think that's it, really. Let me know if you're interested in any of these. Have you read any of them? I'm excited. But that's it for this video. Until next time, bye.